I was right. I was right once again about everything that I told y'all. No one ever believes anything I say until it comes out in the open and people actually see it for themselves. I told y'all about Hermes and Mother Gaia that he was with at the time, at the moment, that they were basically pretending to be Hermes and pretending to be Mother Gaia, and that this whole entire thing was just BS, basically. I told y'all. I made this July 11th. There's your mother. There's your Mother Earth. Ta-da! Mother Gaia. There she is. In the flesh. Mother Earth Gaia. In the flesh. Her. Her right here. Your Mother Earth. This man got over 57,000 subscribers. You know, they play around, they curse, and everything else. Both of them. Not just both, but everybody he meets. They cuss, they play, laugh. You see how he just laughs out of here and said it because he know y'all are too brainwashed, too stupid to not believe what's going on. Go back to where he said that. No. When he was laughing.
Of Earth. Then, so this is going to be probably one of the most important videos I've ever released on my channel, because sitting next to me is somebody who is so instrumental in this entire process. And as most of us recognize by now, all gods and goddesses whom we've read about and heard about from mythologies and past scriptures, all of them are in the flesh right now. So, as most of you know, I am Hermes. I am messenger of the gods.
And I am Shaishaya, the ancient, the spirit guide for the world. But I have another name. I am Gaia, or Mother Earth.
This is all of our mother. This is the Great Mother.
I told y'all they was lying. They were lying the whole time. They know exactly what they're doing. And now guess what? He admits yesterday, he made a video admitting everything that he was teaching everybody was a lie. He is admitting everything he taught you, me, and everyone else was a lie. He's not Hermes. The ascension was just basically ascension is the rapture. It's the same thing, which I've been telling y'all that the rapture, it don't even exist. It's not even real. The only reason I was starting to believe the ascension part is because he talked about it, so I started to believe it. But I knew it wasn't real because they've been talking about the rapture for years. The rapture and gathering are the same thing. They're the same thing. I told y'all that y'all need to free yourselves and stop listening to these people that talks about the rapture or the gathering, whatever. No one listened to me, but listen to what he says. He lied to y'all, and he's literally telling you.
The fuck what you think of what I don't give a fuck what you think of what I'm about to say, because I have to remain in my truth at all times. So, let's begin, shall we?
See?
To put it plainly, Ascension is a social program. It's a social engineering program. What is Ascension? Ask yourself that. What is Ascension, and what tells you that you are ascending? To answer the first question, Ascension is a spiritual concept which has gained momentum within every crevice of the New Age community. It dictates that we are undergoing a shift of consciousness, and that this shift in consciousness is parallel to a shift of this realm. So some people say Ascension is where this realm changes, where all of the parasitic aspects of it are basically zapped out of here, or somehow terraformed, leading to a more harmonious world. And then others will say Ascension is actually us leaving this place and going to the fifth dimension, or going to a new realm that has somehow been created for a more peaceful existence. Now, why do you think you're ascending? Ask yourself that.
Here we go. Here's the lie. Wow, man, it's crazy how the Creator has shown me things and, using me to expose these people falsely of who they are. And then later on comes out and tell you they lied to you about everything they said and claiming to be someone they're not. Man, this is crazy, I swear. I don't care what none of y'all say. I don't care y'all don't like me. I don't care. Because the proof is all right here. It's all here.
Shit's going down, right? But, folks, I'm here to tell you that Ascension is 100% a manipulation, and the manipulation goes very deep. Let me start off.
I told y'all it was a distraction.
The reason I call myself Hermes is because about 9 months ago I had a mystical experience in Colorado. I was in the mountains, I was sun gazing, and an emerald light shot out of the sun, and for that entire week I ended up telepathically communing with an emerald goddess. Now, I'm going to make a full-length video on this experience and breaking it down in a future video, but let's just get to the basics of this experience. Everything I was told during that mystical experience, I ended up putting on my YouTube channel and touting it as the ultimate truth. So, everything I've been talking about for the past 8-9 months is a direct result of this mystical experience that I had in Colorado. And I took this experience at face value. It did not happen in...
I told you that was all a lie. I told you he was lying about being Hermes. And he just explained what happened. Why he thought he was Hermes, because of a light coming to him. You know, what people say about that Satan or Lucifer, whatever you want to call him, can come as an angel of light. He can come as Yeshua, pretending to be him. I told y'all that this man was lying from the beginning. When I started to realize and awaken, I started to realize this man is lying about being Hermes. When he talking about he's with Mother Gaia Earth and stuff like that. I knew that was a lie.
In a dream. It happened in waking life. It was very real. And I took that experience and ran with it. I was told that we were ascending by 2020, and the details that came with that experience I related to this ascension. But it turns out that many things I was told about myself and this situation and how things would unfold have turned out to be untrue.
He just said it, and it turns out all to be untrue. I made a video about this man stating that he was lying, that it wasn't true. Way before he made this confession video. Yesterday, people. That should tell y'all something about me. If I'm false, how would I have known that he was not Hermes? You have a lot of people that claim to be someone, that claim to be Mary, that claim to be Hermes and everything else. But he's the only one I know that actually confessed that he was basically lied to. So he's telling everybody that he was told by this being that, you know, he was Hermes and stuff like that from a light. But he was actually being lied to. Me, on the other hand, I'm telling y'all things about myself and everything else. And everything has came true when I talk about somebody. Why is that? Why is when I say something about somebody, it comes true? But when these people tell y'all who they are, y'all believe them until they confess. They're here to make money and to lie to you about everything. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to tell the truth. That's it. And I never lied about nothing. These people have lied to y'all for so long. They've been talking about this rapture event happening. It never happened. Why? Because it's used to make money, people. I've been telling y'all that for the longest. This rapture event is used to make money so y'all can be just enslaved and do what they want y'all to do. So y'all won't make no moves of your own and save yourselves. Instead, they want y'all to believe that this Jesus person is going to come and rescue everybody. I've told y'all that. He just said that it's a lie. And he was in on it. And I told y'all he was in on it. I knew he was. He was in on this for the beginning. Pretending to be Hermes, talking intelligently to make it more believable that he's Hermes. And that the ascension is going to happen, which is the rapture. It's the same thing, people. It's the same thing, man. When I found out that the rapture was not real, I gave up on it. Because it wasn't real. It never happened. Your grandparents, everybody is gone now. They've been waiting for the rapture as well, and it never happened. It's all a lie. That's why I was trying to tell y'all that the Bible is not 100% true. This man just confessed. He just lied to everybody and then confessed that he was lying to y'all. What more proof do y'all need from me to confirm that who I am is who I am? That when I put a video out first telling y'all about this person, then later on he comes out and tell y'all the truth. Months later after I put that video out. Just think about all this stuff that's going on. If I were a liar or a devil, how come I was right about him? He confessed he is not Hermes. He confessed everything he taught was a lie. He confessed it all. And I told y'all he was lying. He was trying to put me in to what he was saying. But guess what? I was right. I was right.
UN and the Lucis Trust and the Theosophical Society.
He better bring up something else that I told y'all.
All of these organizations are working hand in hand and have been for about the past 50 years in order to perpetuate these New Age doctrines, which all boil down to ascension.
Yep.
Yes, the Lucis Trust is a New Age think tank, and they work hand in hand with the Theosophical Society, with the Fabian Society, in order to publish books. Many of the gurus we see out there, I'm not going to name any names, many of the popular gurus who we see on the shelves of bookstores and on the Amazon bestsellers, these are puppets. The reason they seemingly just came out of nowhere and now have these best-selling books telling you just stay in the moment, just focus on realizing inner peace. The reason this has been pushed out there is because it benefits the controllers or the elite. It benefits them because we end up not doing jack shit about the oppressive situation we're in.
What did I tell y'all? I have told y'all. I'm getting excited because the truth is coming out, and I'm proud of myself for putting stuff out there, letting y'all know these things, and he's confessing it to y'all now. He's telling y'all the things that I've been telling y'all first. That these people that got books, that publish books and everything about the rapture, all these things, just to sell their books, just to get money off you. That's all this stuff is. That's why they make these movies about Jesus Christ, about the rapture happening, and all this other stuff, just to make money. Why? If the government didn't want y'all to know the truth, why would they make a rapture video or movie about the rapture happening and everything else? Wouldn't they not want y'all to know about that if they want to keep more truth away from y'all? Why would they put it out there for y'all to see and for y'all to believe in this rapture event happening? They're using this to make money off you. That's the point. To make y'all more believable that the rapture is going to happen, so y'all don't do nothing, just sit and wait for Jesus Christ to come and save y'all. That's the point of this rapture, is so y'all can sit there, not do anything, to free yourselves, to try to get out of the system. That's what he just said. And I told y'all that way before he even just said it just now, yesterday. I've been telling y'all this for the longest. Y'all need to free yourselves. Y'all need to free yourselves. You need to free yourselves. I've been telling y'all that for the longest, and nobody want to listen to me. People come out with books and everything just to make money. This religion is to make money. They use Jesus Christ just to make money. All these things is just money. It's about money on this earth. Money, 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 money. That's it. That's it. It's just to control you so you can be more, be their slaves even more. This generation is going to keep going on. This slavery stuff is going to keep going on over and over and over again. It's going to be the same stuff happening. They're going to be teaching the same stuff. The rapture, Jesus Christ coming in the sky, stuff like this. It's still going to be the same stuff going on. This stuff is going to keep happening. You're going to keep being reborn. You're going to keep hearing the same stuff over lifetimes without you even realizing you heard this before. You heard this before. You heard this before in your past life. You heard this before many a times. It's the same stuff, people. This stuff has not changed. You can ask your grandma, has she ever heard of the rapture? Ask your grandmother, has she heard the rapture happening? What's going to happen in her time? Ask your granddad, was the rapture going to happen in his time? Ask them. They're going to tell you the same exact thing. That yeah, it's supposed to happen, but it never did happen. It never happened. I just been waiting ever since. Now I'm old, and I've still been waiting. I'm telling y'all, this stuff is no different. It's going to keep going on for past generations after generation after generation. It's going to keep happening. These kids that's coming to this earth now are going to be taught about the rapture and everything else about the same stuff. Just to dumb y'all down so y'all won't do anything about what's going on this earth as far as freeing yourselves. I have told y'all this multiple times. That this stuff is going to keep happening until y'all wake up, come together, and stop this what the government is doing to y'all. Keeping us enslaved, going to work and school and all this stuff. They're not teaching y'all anything in school. They're teaching y'all things to dumb y'all down to work for them. They're getting y'all ready to work for them in schools. That's what schools is for. This rapture event is just to make y'all do what y'all want to do and wait for God to come and rescue you. That's what the rapture event is for. They want y'all to sit and not do nothing. So they're going to keep teaching this. They're going to keep putting this out there. They're going to keep having people that come out with books saying, just sit and wait for the rapture to happen, basically. You don't have to do anything but to wait for God. God is going to come and rescue everybody. He's going to come and rescue you. You just have to do what he says and just sit there and not do nothing and just wait for him. Just live your pathetic life. Be unhappy. Be a slave. until you die, and then you come back to life again in the resurrection. You come back in the in a different body or whatever, and start all over again. You're gonna hear the same thing that I've said before in your past life, but you don't remember because you lost your memory of everything when you came back to this earth. I'm telling y'all, this is all that's going on. It's the same stuff. Until you awaken yourself, free your mind, and see the truth, you will know all this is bullcrap. Just like I told you about Mary Magdalene that pretend to be Mary Magdalene. Y'all know she's false as well. He's false. A lot of them are false, man. What more proof do y'all need from me? I have put so much proof out there, it's just ridiculous, So y'all can say what y'all want about me. I don't care anymore. This should tell y'all that I was not lying to y'all about anything. Because I told you about him before he even confessed that he was lying. He confessed that he's lying. I love you all. I have to get to work. Well, I have to go to work. And hopefully this will wake y'all up. Like, seriously, because I have proven so much to y'all. And people still want to thumbs my videos down. I don't care. You can't handle the truth. That's why you're thumbing it down. I told you guys you have to free yourself. Free yourself. God is not going to come and rescue anybody. You have to free yourself. That was the point of Yeshua, Jesus person coming a long time ago. He was trying to tell y'all the truth. That's the reason why he died. They killed him because he was telling the truth. Not because he was dying for y'all sins. He died because he was telling the truth. And the fact that he was dark-skinned. That's why they killed him. They didn't kill him because of your sins. And also, the cross, that's not his symbol. They gave him the cross to die on, people. Men gave Jesus that cross to die on. Which means that's not God's or Jesus Christ's symbol, as in the cross. That's not his symbol. That's something that man gave him to die on. Just think about that. Why would God or the Creator give himself a cross that they killed him on? Why would that be his symbol? Just wake up and think about that, people. Y'all never think about the obvious things. That's like saying, if a man killed you on a cross, you're going to use that as your symbol and they killed you on that cross? You didn't carve that out yourself and say, this is my symbol, people. This is the cross of the Lord Jesus Christ. This is my symbol. No. They gave him that cross to die on. They killed him on it. Y'all need to wake up, man. That's the truth. They killed him on that cross. That's not his symbol. So y'all don't have to wear no crosses or anything. The cross don't mean nothing. It doesn't. Man has killed Yeshua on that cross to die on. He didn't pick out the cross that he want to die on. He didn't pick out something that, I want to die on that. And that's going to be my symbol for everybody to wear around their neck or to worship the cross. With me on it. People see, statues of me on a cross hanging. I want them to worship that. No. That's stupid. Y'all need to wake up, man. Y'all is so dumbed down and deceived. Y'all don't even see the obvious things. Why would God want you to worship him in the first place? He wants y'all to be free. He don't want y'all worshiping him. He wants y'all to be free. That was the point of him coming here, to tell y'all this. To tell y'all to free yourselves, and y'all have the ability to do it. But y'all too dumbed down to even want to do anything. Because y'all still waiting for him. But he already told y'all. Y'all waiting for nothing. Because your grandma has been waiting for a long time. She's 90 years old now. 90. She's 90 years old. Your grandfather is 70. Waiting for him to come. They mothers and fathers have passed away. They've been waiting too. Wake up, people. Why would I be lying to y'all? This is proof that everything I've been saying to y'all is the truth. It's the truth. This man is coming out confessing everything. He confessed everything, man. What more proof do y'all need? It doesn't change the fact that we live on a this flat earth here. It doesn't change all that. He just confessed that the rapture is a lie and that it's just it's just to keep y'all under control. And he basically told y'all the truth that he's not Hermes. Y'all need to wake up. That's why I say I don't care if y'all believe me or not. Because a lot of other people will believe me because they see that I'm telling the truth and that this man came out and told the truth. That I made a video about him being lying and everything before he even confessed. You see, you can't hide things in the dark for long. If you're lying about something, it's going to eventually come to light. Right? Why would I lie about anything about myself or anything of that matter? I'm not lying. I'm telling y'all the truth. You got people out there that's trying to say that I'm a liar, but they don't have proof of anything that I'm lying. When I shown y'all proof. So how can they prove that I'm lying when I shown y'all proof of the people that told me I'm that person, and that I'm basically, I was warned to leave my wife and all this other stuff. But I'm a liar, right? I have proof. These people never shown y'all proof of who they are or anything. They just tell y'all who they are. That's it. I've shown y'all proof who I am, and I told y'all who I am. That's proof. Showing actual evidence of it. Instead of just saying, I was told by the creator that I am this person. Show me proof through a person that he used. Then let me believe that you're telling the truth. And I've shown y'all that. I've shown y'all. I love you all. I have to go.